Question 1. Sophia is concerned about the security of her server room. She wants the most secure lock for the server room door. Which of the following would be the best option? A. Combination lock. B. Deadbolt. C. Key-in knob. D. Padlock. Correct answer? B. Deadbolt. A deadbolt lock is considered the most secure option for a server room door because it provides a high level of resistance to forced entry. Unlike a key-in knob lock, which can be easily bypassed, a deadbolt engages deep into the door frame, making it more difficult for intruders to break or pick. Question 2. Which of the following terms refers to a multifunctional disk and binary data editor used for low-level data processing, data recovery, and digital forensics? A. WinDump. B. Autopsy. C. MemDump. D. WinHex. Correct answer? D. WinHex. WinHex is a multifunctional disk and binary data editor that is commonly used for low-level data processing, data recovery, and digital forensics. It allows users to view and edit raw data on storage devices and perform various forensic tasks, making it valuable for analyzing data at a very detailed, low level. Question 3. Which command in Linux allows you to add messages to the var log syslog file? A. Paste. B. Logger. C. Write. D. CompTIA. Correct answer, B. Logger. The logger command in Linux allows you to add messages to the var log syslog file or other log files, depending on the system configuration. It is typically used to create log entries from the command line, enabling system administrators to log messages for monitoring and troubleshooting purposes. Question 4. Which network command line tool in MS Windows tracks and displays the path taken by IPv4 packets as they travel to another host? A. Ping. B. Traceroute. C. nslookup. D. Tracert. Correct answer. D. Tracert. Tracert is a command line tool in MS Windows used to track the path of IPv4 packets as they travel from the local machine to a destination host. It works by sending packets with increasing time-to-live values, allowing it to display each hop along the route, showing the path and latency of each intermediate router between the source and destination. Question 5. Which term refers to a trusted third-party service that validates user identity in a federated identity system? A. RA. B. IDP. C. CA. D. Kerberos. Correct answer. B. IDP. An identity provider is a trusted third-party service in a federated identity system that validates and authenticates a user's identity. The IDP is responsible for managing user credentials and providing authentication tokens or assertions to allow access to services across different systems within the Federation. Question 6. What does the Linux chmod command do? A. Changes file/directory access permissions. B. Moves or renames files. C. Changes file owner and group permissions. D. Compares the contents of two files or sets of files. Correct answer, A. Changes file directory access permissions. The chmod command in Linux is used to change the access permissions of files and directories. It allows the user to define who can read, write, or execute a file, specifying permissions for the file owner, group, and others. Question 7. Which of the following terms refers to a type of VPN that helps reduce congestion and save bandwidth by allowing the use of both the VPN and public network connections? A. Tethering. B. Split tunnel. C. Load balancing. D. Full tunnel. Correct answer. B. Split tunnel. A split tunnel VPN is a type of virtual private network that allows a user to send only specific traffic through the VPN, while the rest of the traffic is sent directly over the public internet. This setup helps reduce network congestion and saves bandwidth by avoiding unnecessary use of the VPN for non-sensitive traffic. Question 9. The CPU has various types of registers that store information about the instruction set and data to be processed. Which of the following is not a type of register? A. General register. B. Special register. C. Program register. D. Program counter register. Correct answer. C. Program register. Registers in the control processing unit are small, high-speed memory locations used to hold temporary data, the CPU's operational status, and memory addresses for processing tasks. They are essential for managing the execution of instructions and data, including 1. General register. Holds temporary data and operands during calculations. 2. Special register. Oversees specific CPU functions, like status registers and interrupt registers. 3. Program counter register. Stores the address of the next instruction to be executed from memory. Question 9. Which term refers to the process of enhancing security on a network operating system? A. Patching. B. Compression. C. Encryption. D. Hardening. Correct answer. D. Hardening. Hardening refers to the process of enhancing the security of a network operating system by reducing its vulnerabilities. This includes actions such as disabling unnecessary services, applying security patches, configuring firewalls, and securing user access. The goal is to make the system less susceptible to attacks. Question 10. Lily's company has experienced thefts from a low-security delivery area. What type of camera feature would best help monitor a recently delivered package? A. Facial recognition. B. Infrared image capture. C. Motion detection. D. Object detection. Correct answer. D. Object detection. Object detection is a camera feature that can identify and track specific objects, such as packages. This capability would be highly effective in monitoring recently delivered items, as it can help ensure that the package remains undisturbed and provide alerts if it is moved or tampered with. Question 11. Olivia needs faster and easier access to data than what is stored in real memory. Which type of memory should she use? A. Cache memory. B. Desktop memory. C. Read-only memory. D. Programmed memory. Correct answer. A. Cache memory. Cache memory is a high-speed memory located close to the CPU that stores frequently accessed data and instructions. It provides faster and easier access to data compared to real memory, main memory, as it reduces the time the CPU takes to retrieve information. Question 12. James wants to secure a real-time operating system. Which security technique would be most effective for securing an RTOS? A. Disable the web browser. B. Install a host firewall. C. Install anti-malware software. D. Use secure firmware. Correct answer. Use secure firmware. In securing a real-time operating system, using secure firmware is critical. Firmware is a low-level software that directly interacts with hardware, and vulnerabilities in firmware can severely compromise the entire system. Secure firmware ensures the RTOS operates in a safe and trusted environment by incorporating robust security features and protection against unauthorized modifications. Question 13. Which device or application monitors network traffic in a passive manner? A. Web browser. B. IDS. C. Firewall. D. Sniffer. Correct answer. D. Sniffer. Sniffer is a tool used to monitor network traffic in a passive manner by capturing and analyzing data packets that flow through the network. It does not interfere with or alter the traffic, but simply listens to and records the data for analysis, which can be useful for troubleshooting network issues, analyzing performance, or detecting security threats. Question 14. Mark is an administrator for a healthcare company and needs to support an older, legacy application. He's concerned that this application may have vulnerabilities that could impact the rest of the network. What is the most effective way to address this concern? A. Implement SDN. B. Insist on an updated version of the application. C. Run the application on a separate VLAN. D. Use an application container. Correct answer. C. Run the application on a separate VLAN. Running the legacy application on a separate VLAN is the most effective way to address concerns about vulnerabilities impacting the rest of the network. By isolating the application in its own virtual local area network, you can limit its access to other parts of the network, reducing the potential risk of exploitation. Question 15. Which of the following is a tool used to craft packets via the command line interface? A. TCP dump. B. The harvester. C. TC preplay. D. Wireshark. Correct answer. C. TC preplay. TCP replay is a command line tool used to craft and replay network packets. It allows users to capture network traffic and then resend it across the network, simulating real traffic conditions for testing and analysis. This is useful for tasks such as evaluating network performance or security vulnerabilities by sending specific types of traffic in a controlled manner. Question 16. Which cloud computing service model provides remote access to applications for a fixed subscription fee, monthly or annually? A. PaaS. B. SaaS. OCAS. D. SaaS. Correct answer. B. SaaS. SaaS, Software as a Service, is a cloud computing service model that provides remote access to software applications over the Internet, typically for a fixed subscription fee, either monthly or annually. With SaaS, users can access applications without needing to worry about the underlying infrastructure or maintenance. Question 17. Which of the following allows the execution of macros in Microsoft Office applications? A. DOM, B. VBA, C. SDK, D. RAD. Correct answer? B. VBA. VBA, Visual Basic for Applications, is a programming language used in Microsoft Office applications like Excel, Word, and Access. It allows users to create and execute macros, which are sequences of instructions that automate repetitive tasks or enhance functionality within these applications. Question 18. What mobile security solution provides separate management of user and enterprise data? A. Content management, B. Virtualization, C. Containerization, D. Storage, segmentation. Correct answer, C. Containerization. Containerization is a mobile security solution that isolates enterprise data from personal data on a mobile device, ensuring that work-related information remains secure while still allowing personal use of the device. This approach helps prevent unauthorized access to sensitive data and reduces the risk of data leakage between personal and work environments. Question 19. Among the following, what is Metasploit? A. Exploitation framework, B. Data sanitization tool, C. Password cracking tool, D. Packet crafting utility. Correct answer, A. Exploitation framework. Metasploit is an exploitation framework used by security professionals and attackers to identify, exploit, and test vulnerabilities in systems. It provides a variety of tools and modules for crafting and executing attacks, making it a powerful tool for penetration testing and ethical hacking. Question 20. Which of the following is not considered a best practice for managing tape backups? A. Using labels. B. Storing all data to be backed up in a shared location. C. Securing tapes in an off-site location. D. Destroying data from old tapes before disposing of them. Correct answer? B. Storing all data to be backed up in a shared location. Storing backup data in a shared location is not recommended as a best practice for managing tape backups. Using a shared location can weaken access control and raise the chances of errors or data loss. Ideally, backup data should be properly organized and securely stored, rather than being placed in a shared location where access may be less regulated and more susceptible to mistakes. How many questions did you get right? Leave a comment below. Thank you for watching.